What is going on, guys? Welcome to the Wrestling World Podcast. Before we get into tonight's video, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for more content and more pro wrestling updates. All right, guys. So I haven't gave you my SummerSlam predictions yet, so I think it's time we get into that. So we're gonna start tonight off with Solo Sikoa versus Cody Rhodes. Now we know that Solo is on a dominant run right now. He's the new leader of the Bloodline, but he's also facing Cody Rhodes. He's facing the world champion. So you got to give it to Cody here. If Cody's going to move on to much bigger things, we got to give it to Cody. It's the biggest pay per view of the summer. We got to give it to Cody. Yes, Solo is a great competitor. I give a lot of credit to Solo. And I believe Solo has actually beat Cody once before, hasn't he? I don't know. But it's going to go with Cody Rhodes. You got to go with Cody, undoubtedly. Unless there's some type of interference that, you know, that Solo wins by count out or whatever. I don't know. But you can't give it to Solo. Got to give it to Cody. If Cody were to lose right now, this early on, then he wouldn't be taken very serious. And I think the fans already are kind of just about Cody's run so far as champion. I like Cody Rhodes. I do, and you got to give it to Cody this one, guys. Solo Sikoa will have plenty of opportunities. Solo Sikoa is young. I don't see WWE putting the title on him soon. Not right now, at least. Solo Sikoa, he's just not ready, in my opinion. He will be feuding with Roman Reigns here soon, though. Now, will Roman Reigns return at SummerSlam? Possibly, because this is what could happen. Solo Sikoa could be on the verge of winning against Cody. Save Roman Reigns returns and cost Solo the match. And what this will do, this will not only set up Solo Sikoa versus Roman Reigns, but this will set up the Bloodline versus the Bloodline 2.0. Solo's Bloodline versus Roman's Bloodline. Roman and the Usos versus Solo and everyone else. Jacob Fatu and those two others. So there's a better reason to give it to Cody. Next up, we have Gunther versus Damian Priest. And much like Cody versus Solo, I have another reason why Gunther will walk out of SummerSlam with the world title. Finn Balor could possibly turn heel. Well, he's already a heel, but Finn Balor could possibly turn on Damian Priest at SummerSlam. Why? Because WWE is teasing it. And I would hate to see WWE go another month of teasing this. And what better way to pull this off if they're actually going to do it than SummerSlam itself? And let's be honest, Gunther he cannot afford to take another loss here. He's lost at Mania, and if he loses again, especially for the world title, he will not be taken serious. The fans will start to turn. Trust me, the fans will turn. I know wrestling fans, and they will turn. So you got to give it to Gunther. Simple as that. What this will do, this will set up Priest versus Finn Balor. Now I believe that if Finn Balor turns on Damian Priest this Saturday, that's what will happen. But it'll also set up Finn Balor to be the new leader of the Judgment Day. And then we'll slowly see the Judgment Day unravel, fall apart, or it could be taken a lot more serious. Keep in mind, Finn Balor was the leader of the Bullet Club. This could also be WWE's chance to bring back the Demon Finn Balor. So you also have that. So yeah, my official prediction: Gunther walks out with the WWE Championship. They're so high up. They're high up on Gunther, guys. He wasn't Intercontinental Champion for this long for nothing. It's time Gunther takes the world title. Next up, we have Ija Dragunov, Braun Breaker, Sami Zayn. Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn have been on a decent storyline last few months, but it's now a triple threat match. Who do you give it to? Simple, Braun Breaker. Some people would say, okay, well, why not? Why not Ija Dragunov? Well, because he's just there to kind of take the loss. He's just there to kind of take a beating. He's there to make the match more exciting. But I give it the Breaker. I think WWE should have gave it the Breaker in the last pay per view, but they didn't. Breaker's a talented guy, and just like Gunther, I think he's another one that can't afford to take another loss here, especially to Sami Zayn. I love Sami. Sami's been a phenomenal Intercontinental Champion, but you got to give it to Breaker here. I wouldn't mind Sami Zayn returning because I'm a Sami Zayn fan, but realistically, in a booking standpoint, you have to give it to Braun Breaker. The size, the strength of Braun Breaker, why wouldn't you take that opportunity? It would make the most logical sense in terms of booking and moving forward. So you have to give it to Breaker here. Anything else would be ridiculous. And this is coming from a Sami Zayn fan. So my official prediction: Braun Breaker walks out of SummerSlam with the Intercontinental Championship. Next up, we have Bayley versus Nia Jax. I'm not going to get into this too much. I'm going to give it to Nia. I think Nia, as much as I don't care for Nia, as much as I'm not the biggest fan of Nia, I do think she's improved. She hasn't really hurt anybody. Her character work, I believe it has even improved. She looks more of a heel now than she ever did. You got to give it to Nia here. So, yeah. I believe Bianca Belair is wrestling too. I don't remember who, but I will give it to Bianca. Oh well. So we have Logan Paul versus LA Knight. Got to give it to LA Knight here. It's LA Knight's time. LA Knight has not won the Money in the Bank briefcase last year when he should have. LA Knight has not had a singles championship on the main roster yet, and he should have. Logan Paul, he's talented. I don't like Logan Paul as a person, but I do respect what Logan Paul has done in the ring. But Logan Paul cannot walk out with the U.S. Championship. It is LA Knight's time, and I am rooting for LA Knight because LA Knight is a megastar. He's not called the megastar for nothing. This guy, he should have been the U.S. champion by now. He should be at least a 2-time U.S. champion at this point, but he's not. He should be challenging for a world title right now, but he's not. And he has before. He's been with Roman, and I think it was a fatal 4-way at that one point. But for him to be taken more serious, he deserves a push. The man is in phenomenal shape, and I could be more happy with what he's accomplished as far as booking goes. But I think they need to book him to win the title Saturday night. No disrespect to Logan. I don't like the guy. Like I said, I do respect what he's done. But everybody loves LA Knight. It would be a major letdown for me and everybody else if LA Knight does not walk out with the U.S. title. So do I think LA Knight will win? Is LA Knight my official prediction to win the U.S. Championship on Saturday night? I'll answer that in one word. Yeah. So LA Knight, I got him this Saturday. Next up, we got my favorite match, the one I'm looking forward to the most. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as the special guest referee. Now, this match can go several ways. We could see CM Punk beat McIntyre, which is what I'm hoping for. Or we could see Seth Rollins screw CM Punk out of this match. And what this will do, this will set up CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, which was what WWE's original plan was for WrestleMania. So I want to see CM Punk win. I think CM Punk will win. Do I think Seth Rollins will get involved? Of course. You know, they wouldn't put him as a special guest referee for nothing if he wasn't going to get involved in some way. Are we going to see CM Punk versus Seth Rollins at some point? Yes, we will. Most definite. No matter what the outcome is Saturday, we're definitely getting CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. But right now, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, this feud is amazing. This storyline is amazing. And I love the fact that CM Punk does not have to be on every single Raw to make this storyline work, because Drew McIntyre is doing a phenomenal job of just being a heel right now. You know, but plus, they got to give to recover. And you got to give it to CM Punk here. CM Punk can't afford to take a loss here. He hasn't had a win since his return. He's been in WWE for a good few months now. You got to give it to Punk. All right, guys, have a great night. Those are my official predictions for WWE SummerSlam. If I missed any tonight, I apologize. But let me know if I missed any. Let me know your thoughts and comments of my predictions if you agree or disagree. I'm curious to know your thoughts, guys. Like this video, subscribe. Have a blessed night.